Okay, so what we're gonna do is do some wiring. I have to do the power wires. I talked with one of my buddies. He makes harnesses, and he was saying that I have two options for the power wire. I have 6 wires here, and my options are I can either do them all together with like a lug of some sort, or I could do 2 to 1. And I kind of like, I don't like the idea of the 2 to 1 having more splices, but I feel like what I'm going to do is I'm going to crimp them and then solder them, because that's what he recommends and that's what he does. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to cut the wires. We're going to cut the wires and then do, so it'll be 2, then 1 wire, and then it'll be 2, 1 wire, 2, 1 wire, and 2, 1 wire, 2, 1 wire. So that's the game plan, so that way when it comes out, it'll have just 1 wire over here, and then we'll just have to put a little crimper on the end, and then when the microsquirt, when we get all that, then it's just like all of these down here, where they just need to go to, they just need to get put in to where they need to be going. So let's get this going. I'm not excited for it, but let's do it. Okay, we're halfway through, so you can tell it goes 2 into 1, and then back into 2 into 1, and then right here you can really see, so it's 2, crimp, and then into 1, and then I also soldered it. My buddy I was talking to, like, I tried where you, like, how you're supposed to do it. I've never had luck with it, where you're supposed to, apply to the bottom of the wire, like you heat up the freaking wire from the bottom, and then you put the, you use the rosin solder wire, put that on the top, and it's supposed to melt through. I've never had luck with that. It always like melts the shit out of the wire, because I tried it with this one, it messed the wire up. So what I do is I use this fucking flux, and you just put a little bit on, just, and then you put it, I applied this onto there, and then it just flows in there. Like, look at, I mean, it looks, see if we can get it to autofocus. Come on. Yeah. That's what I've got. To me, that looks like a good thing. So, and then I just clean it off, and then this is all I got. So I've been using, jeez, what the hell, autofocus, using some red shrink tubing. Usually I use black, but I don't know what happened to, I have like 3 to 1 stuff with glue in it. I don't know what happened to it, so I'm using just this junk 2 to 1 stuff, but it'll be fine. So let's keep going. What is that? We're on 4, so we got like 2 more to go. So let's keep going. Alright. So I stripped off a good portion. Give them a little twist. And I like to cut off the little bit on the end, so that way they're all flush. You ain't got like these like a small spot, considering when you're putting it into a butt connector, you want it to be sitting in there pretty butted right up to the other side. So slide the butt connector on, and then there's like a line on there, so that way you can see where the halfway point is. Turn that out, crimp it good, then you use the middle guide to squeeze it back together on itself, so it's like that. Alright, and we need 1 more here. Twist it, stick it in there. Okay, so there's that. Now what we gotta do is we gotta solder it, So we take a little bit of what I talked about, just a little bit. Alright, and then just put this on. And then you want to clean off any extra, oops, without trying to destroy it. And then, yeah, because, see, it goes all the way through. I only put it on the top, so. Alright, so then next, we need a shrink tube in. Give it a little extra since I fucked this guy up. Voila, there it is. Now all we're going to do is just cut it, put another butt connector on, so that way it's just like all these, so that way all we got to do is just crimp them on. Alright, there it is. What I'm going to do real quick here is I'm going to actually go through and solder every single one of these sides, and then on this black wire I'm actually going to combine these two, and then I'll combine these two, because one goes to the engine block and then the other goes to microsquirt. So, but I need to do the 2-to-1 as well, so that way I only got one more to connect. So let's get to soldering. Alright, let's solder a buttload of wires here. Whoops. We gotta come back on these black bones here. Okay, now we just got a shrink tube. Alright, so there we go, we got them down to that. I'm probably going to stick some larger shrink tubing over both of these, just to, and maybe I'll try and do all 4, we'll see. Yeah, maybe do all 4. That'd be probably pretty nice. But yeah, that's getting pretty close, so now all I gotta do is just pretty up these wires here. Alright, so there's basically how it's gonna look. It's just gotta do the loom, or I gotta wrap it in test tape and then loom it. And then I think I'm going to shave a little bit more off in there, but I'm gonna have to disassemble to do it. But yeah, because it's gonna route through the back there. So, but yeah, the wiring is pretty much complete. Now I've said that like 10 times now, but this is very close, because now all I gotta do is just, you literally just gotta take the ones off microsquirt and crimp it, solder it, and shrink tube it. So, and then just hook up all these and we're good to go. So that'll be cool. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Alright, different day. Got some more tested tape. I don't know if, I feel like I haven't edited the video, but if I didn't, this is the start of a video. If I did edit a video, then this is go at the end. So, but yeah, we're gonna get this shit tested taped up, and yeah, it's gonna be sweet. Alright, there it is, got it wrapped. I wrapped these guys on because I'm gonna put them actually underneath the loom, and yeah, I'm gonna go see if I have any loom so I can maybe start, but I'm not sure, so let me search around and we'll find out. Alright, I found some, and then I also have a large thing, so I actually should have enough to make this little section. So let's get it loomed up. Alright, so when you got the split loom stuff, what you're gonna want to do is, I mean, I have this hot knife thing that I got when I bought a Dremel. I got a good deal, and it came with like all this shit. And then you just use this, and then you just pretty much cut with a hot knife. Just because if you don't, it'll, like, yeah, if you like look at this end, it's like all frayed. But if we use a hot knife, maybe, no, it's not hot yet. But yeah, so basically you just cut it and it'll be nice. So I'll come back and I'll show you. Alright. Like so. Didn't work last time because there was no fucking butane in it. Alright, that's pretty much how you do that stuff, and then you just, let's see here, get you guys steady. And it will melt the shit together, so you gotta deal with that. Alright, and that, and then boom. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Just like that. And then I'll notch this out here for that. But yeah, that's what it takes. So let's get this thing wrapped. Alright, there it is. Doesn't look too bad. So now I'm going to put it on there and we'll see what she actually looks like. Alright, there it is. It turned out fucking sick. So I didn't close up this side yet, just so that way I can pull it back and be able to access everything, and then we'll loom it up. Then we'll just have to grab some other loom to do the rest, but that's not a big deal. Turned out pretty sweet. It's in there pretty good. We might have to shave off some more of this, just so that way I don't want nothing rubbing. So, let's see, yeah, should be sweet. Super excited. I was like, why the fuck is there a zip tie on there? But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I don't really have too much more. I mean, this is done. This is done. It's literally just got to get crimped up and it's good to go. Now, trying to think. I know there's one more harness I would like to pre-make, and that'll be, I suppose this thing's on there, but I want to do the fuel rail one, because there's one for the fuel rail. It comes across, and then it goes, okay, so it comes across from that side. So the coils will be on this side, and I'd like to have it run into there, so it'll actually, so this guy sits like this, then the motor's over here, and so there's a coolant over here, and it's gonna run across all the fuel injectors, and then it'll probably come and meet up with this guy in that harness. Yeah, so I want to redo that one, because it, so imagine the coils over here, and then so there's a coolant back here, runs up all the injectors, and then the coils. So that's one I want to redo, because there's a big plug on the stock ones, and I'd like to get rid of the plug. Yeah, other than that, we should be good to go. This Tessa tape is the shit. It's like $20, and I got like 5 giant ass rolls. It took like a long time to go through it. And then this is a split wire loom. Also very good shit. But if you ain't got a hot knife, it might be kind of hard. I mean, you could just cut it and then use a lighter or a heat gun, or just take a butter knife and heat up the end and cut it that way. But yeah, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.